I just thought of something else though while I was walking. And now I just lost it. I just lost it. I had something I wanted to say. Hmm. Wow. Just lost it, just like that. It's coming back. It's coming back. Oh, okay, yeah, got it. So, also another thing I wanted to bring up is I see some questions about how to get your significant other into, getting in shape, or trying to get them motivated like you are into, working out and getting in better shape. So the scenario is, so you are consistently working out, you're getting your 10K steps in, you're doing weight training, you're eating right, things are going along for you, you're losing weight, or you're just starting. Okay, maybe this scenario is another scenario. So scenario B is you're starting, you're just getting started, working out consistently, you're getting, maybe like 5K or 6K steps in, or some number lower than 10K. You're getting these steps in, but you're getting them in pretty consistently, multiple times per week. But you're at the stage where you're trying to strengthen your mind and strengthen your will and your discipline, right? So you're motivated. You want to get into this. You want to improve your health. You're watching these videos and you're like, yeah, I can do it. And you start to get started, and you want to get your significant other involved as well. Maybe because you see that your significant other may need some assistance or motivation, or they need, to get a bit in better shape, right? Maybe you notice that your significant other needs to get in better shape, and you want them to do that, right, for their own self, but maybe even for, selfishly your own, you want them to be around for longer or just feel better more. So you want them to take action like you're taking action, but they are not. But you desperately want them to. So what do? Well, what you don't do is you don't shame them or make them feel bad about not working out. You don't treat them in a way that, they feel guilty for not doing what you do, because you just learned about it, maybe 2 weeks ago or a month ago. Like you're not like some sage in working out. So you don't want to make them feel bad, because you had to discover, the journey at your own time as well. So you don't want to make them feel bad, but you definitely want to get them involved. One of the things I would say that has helped me, because I've been in this situation, right? My wife, she, I guess she's technically been overweight, but I wasn't coming down on her about it. I would talk about how she eats from time to time. Like I would try to encourage her to eat better by saying, you probably shouldn't have that Popeyes, or you probably shouldn't, go to, KFC, or you sure you want to have that whole bowl of pasta, whenever we're out, but not, not to shame her, just saying, that seems like it's a lot. Trying to give her subtle hints, right, that she might not want to eat this or might not want to eat that, because she's always been pretty good with working out. Like she's been able to consistently walk or jog even on the treadmill, right? She's been able to do that pretty consistently. And then, she does, some little bit of weight training, right? But she hasn't had the best diet for a while, right? Her diet hasn't been great, and it shows, right? For all the working out she's been doing and all the activities she has been doing, it should show more, but it's not. It's not, right? She eats the way she eats. Her diet is not the best, and that's kind of why she's usually just kind of stuck where she's at and just maintaining her weight and not getting any further. So I've been trying to, slowly suggest, hey, you probably should, maybe you don't want to have that, that snack, those Oreos. Maybe have something more healthy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I've been trying to do, and with limited success, right? One thing that I have to understand is that I don't control anyone. I mean, she's my wife, but she's not, she's not, I don't own her. So I don't own her actions, but she does what she does. Despite my suggestions, she's gonna do what she wants to do. So, and that's just universal, right? Like, no one owns another person. You can suggest as much as you want, and you can try to teach them to do something that you think is right, but they may not take action on it. So one of the things I would say is, so one, you got to be understanding as to what you can control, right? You can't tell this, anyone, right? Much less your wife or your significant other to do this and do that. It's not sustainable. You can't control them, so you have to go in with the understanding that you can only provide advice, and you got to be happy with just being able to provide that advice and those suggestions on what you think needs to be done or what you think they can do to improve their health. So that's the first thing. That's what helped me, right? Because I'm working out, I'm getting in shape, I'm doing weights, I'm eating right, which is the difference, right? I'm eating right, and the pounds starting to come off, and the muscles starting to jump on. So I'm seeing the results, and I'm trying to get my wife to do kind of the same thing, but all I can do is suggest. I cannot force her, so I have to be okay with it, because I can't control that, right? That's one of the main things right there, right? Go in with it. That's going to help you a lot, but that's more for you and not so much for your significant other. You can't get frustrated with them, is I guess the point I'm trying to make. You can't get mad at them because they're not listening to what you're doing or what you're advising, even though it's helping you and you can see it, right? So can't get mad at them. That's number one. You have to understand where they're coming from. All right, now, next thing is, so once I understood that I can't do anything to force her to, work out or eat better, the next thing is I have to try to motivate her with that understanding. So what I do is I think one of the best motivations is for someone to see kind of what is going on, or let them see how easy it is, or demonstrate to them how easy it is for them to achieve whatever goal they may have. And one of the ways that I do that is I just honestly just share with my wife my progress, right? So what I'll do is I'll say, if I'll say to my wife, oh, I got my 10K steps in today. Every day I'm doing 10K steps to try to, get in better shape. I got 10K in today, I got 10K in yesterday. The day before that I got 10K. I'm doing it, right? Like trying to show her, like it's, for one, trying to show her it's possible, right? Like 10K steps is not incredibly insane. It's definitely doable for most people. And that's how I'm trying to demonstrate to her that I'm doing it. And I'm achieving that goal of doing 10K steps a day. So I'm trying to make it more familiar with her. You know what I mean? She doesn't see me going super crazy. I leave for about a half hour to walk, come back. I might get on the walking pad or treadmill for a little bit, and I'm at my 10K steps, right? It's not that difficult. And that's what I'm trying to show her, but by showing her and not by, not by forcing her, just trying to show her. So I'm trying to get that idea that it's easy and trying to get her familiar with, at least one aspect of doing 10K. What else do I do? Now, specifically for my wife, so because her situation was more about, her diet, I would ask for more. I would ask for things in the grocery, because she does the grocery shopping. I kind of add my suggestions on what I want and what I would add things that, obviously I need in my diet, right? So I would add, light cheese or light string cheese, things like, lunch meat and stuff that's low carb. I would pretty much get a bunch of lower carb items, right? Higher protein items. And, I would have it for myself, but what I would also do is share with her, like, hey, you want some of this? This is pretty good. I mean, it's healthy for you, and it's actually pretty good. You want to try something? And, because my wife, likes to eat, right? Generally, she'll try it out for the most part. As long as it doesn't look too healthy, she'll try it out. And again, it's just getting her more involved and more into this realm of eating healthy and, getting more activity in. It's just trying to get her familiar. So you want to get your significant other more used to the lifestyle that you are desiring to live, or you think that they, that would benefit them. So again, you just want to gradually get them used to eating better, maybe doing more activity, but it has to be very a slow, at a slow pace or at their own pace, right? If they don't want to try something now, all right, but don't give up. Ask again later, and just gently ask every so often, and that's trying to get them more familiar with, eating right or more activity. So that's kind of like the second step. Or was that the third? So I said, for one, the first one was you can't make them feel bad about it. And that first step was more for you, how you think about helping them. It has to be right. 2 was, providing updates to them about the activities you're doing. And I guess the goals that you are trying to hit would be part of that. So what I mean by that is I would tell my wife what goals that I have. I want to hit 175 pounds, and I'm currently 190. And I would tell her, and she was like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's good. And whenever I would hit maybe 5 pounds less. I'm at 185 now. Oh wow, really? Oh, that's nice. That's good, good, good. Oh, I'm at 180 now. Oh wow, you're really doing it. Oh, that's good. Oh man. Yeah, I would like to lose a few pounds. You know what I mean? And that right there is kind of where it starts. Oh, I would like to lose a few pounds. Saying that, she's thinking about it more, right? Because you are doing it, and you're showing her that you're making progress. Oh, I would like to do that. Okay, but again, the idea is not to jump on it. Oh, you want to do it? Oh, do it now. Do this. Do this. Do this. You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Just take it slow. It's a wedge. You gotta slowly get, because the idea is that your significant other has to do it on their terms. It has to be their idea. It can't be you giving them this idea or these commands or these orders to do, to get in shape. It has to be their idea. So you have to go slow and allow them to come to their own conclusion, allow them to come to their own decision that they should be working out. So you do it gradually. So again, giving them updates on the status of your goals, and as you hit different milestones in your goals, let them know, like, hey, look at my progress I'm making, I'm doing it. They'll get motivated by that, right? Because they can see it, and you're their significant other, so they see it in real time. There's an actual person that they can reference who's achieving fitness goals that they have for themselves. So it's possible. It becomes more possible for them. So those are. Oh, you know what else? Okay. And this one, again, this might work for some people. I don't know, but you kind of want to also. So again, in addition to saying, sharing your progress, in addition to suggesting things that they should try, as far as the diet, another thing you could do is, as you hit your goals, as you're getting in better shape, as you're feeling better, you could also go the extra step of showing them the results, right? So, you feel better. You can say, oh man, I feel awesome this morning. You know what I mean? Like, I feel great. I worked out yesterday. Yeah, I worked out, a HIIT session, or I did, arms yesterday, and man, today I feel awesome. I feel great. I feel strong. I feel good. You know what I mean? Just like as a comment, you know what I mean? As you are, talking with your significant other, I feel good. Man, I did a workout yesterday. I feel awesome. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Are they? More often than not, maybe not, but they may not feel that way. If they're not currently working out, and you feel like they need to improve their health, more often than not, they're gonna not feel that way, right? And then I'm like, oh, I don't feel so great. Why he feel so good? I woke up, my stomach hurt. You know what I mean? Like, they gonna feel like that, right? So you kind of expounding your voice on how you feel is, again, potentially another motivator. But in addition to that, in addition to just kind of saying that you feel good, it's, if you are, working out and you're putting on muscle, or you're just losing weight, you're gonna look different, right? And you'll likely look better. Maybe walk around, with some more, maybe walk around more in your workout clothes, or something a little more, revealing. Like, let them see what is going on, right? Like, it's one thing to say it, but when they actually see it, I think that's another motivator, because they want to avoid, again, this is your significant other, they also want to avoid any issues, right? they likely, if they see you leveling up and getting in more shape, right, they're gonna have a choice to make. Do I stay the same person that I am and in this current, fitness level that I'm at, in this sedentary lifestyle, and I'm not really doing much? Do I stay here and let my significant other, get all, buff and sexy and whatnot, and I'm just still gonna be this way? Like, I don't want to get left behind. I don't want him or her to like leave. I guess maybe I should do something, a little bit of something. You know what I mean? Like, and even if that's not the case, right? No one's saying you're leaving your significant other because they're not getting in shape. I'm just saying, like, in their mind, they may think that, and that is its own motivation for them, right? On their side, they don't want any issues, so they may feel like I need to get in shape a little bit more. This is, man, she looking all good and stuff, and she in the gym. I know people are looking at her in the gym. Then she come home to me, and I'm like still, kind of chubby here. Oh man, I don't feel great. I don't want to go to the beach and take a shirt off. Like, man, I gotta do something. A little bit of something. I gotta do something. And again, that's the wedge, right? You want to gradually get them into it. So all these things combined will help push them into changing their mind, causing them to sit down and say, hey, look, all these things that's been going on recently, the past few months, all these signs, I kind of have to do something. I got to do something. My significant other is looking better, feeling better, eating better. She's transforming in front of my eyes, and what am I doing about it? You know what I mean? She's telling me I need to, she's telling me that I could do it too, and she's sharing her progress with me, and I'm just sitting down and not doing anything about it. Man, maybe I need to take a step and try to get in shape, right? Like, that's the goal, right? To have them change their mind. But you can, again, it has to be them. It has to be their action, their choice. All you can do is provide assistance through suggestions and examples and proof that it's possible. Because you can do it, they can do it too. So that's my suggestions and advice for trying to get your significant other into working out like you are. Now, one more thing I have to say is my wife now, since I have done that, my wife has told me, personally, she's told me that she has been motivated by my progress. She sees it, and she has seen me when I wasn't making progress, right? Like when I was definitely chubbier. She's seen that part of me, so she has noticed the difference. She has seen it with her own eyes. And, again, I've updated her on my goals and what I'm trying to do and the weight I'm trying to hit. And she sees it. And she likes it. And she herself has told me also, she felt like she felt like she needed to match me. Right? She didn't want to be home, not doing anything, and I'm out walking and, losing weight, and she's just gaining weight or, staying the same. She wanted to match my activity. She wanted to match my progress. Right? Initially, that was the deal. But after she starts to try and work out some more and get in shape, a little in better shape, that has taken on its own motivation. Like, now she's doing it for herself. She sees the results that she is able to achieve. She's losing weight. I think she lost like 11 pounds by right now, and she started, I don't know, maybe almost 2 months ago, and she's lost 11 pounds. And granted, I started really getting back into working out probably, like I said, 8-9 months ago. So it took 8-9 months for my wife to see the results, see the signs, and be like, you know what, I need to get my behind up and get to working out and eat better. So now that timeline is not typical for everybody. I'm just giving you my example. But 8-9 months of me working out consistently, sharing my results, showing the results, suggestions. Finally got my wife into it about 2 months ago. So I guess technically 6-7 months. So technically 6 or 7 months of me working out and sharing my progress with my wife has encouraged her to work out herself. So hopefully this helps, and again, like I said, this has taken on its own life for her. She is really doing it, like, on her own. She's, some days she gets more steps in than I get. She's hitting the gym really consistently. Her eating has turned like a 180. Like, she used, again, like I said, she always loved to eat, like, always, and she would usually choose the unhealthier options. Now it's insane. It's like a different person. She's totally changing. She's doing her own meal prep. She's got, bags of snacks prepped, healthier snacks prepped, so that she doesn't run into any issues with, not having something to eat and being forced to choose something bad. She's preparing. The way she's eating now, she's preparing for any issues or any inconsistencies with food, which is a huge step. But she has done it. You know what I mean? She has done it herself. I didn't tell her to, make individual bags of healthy snacks. I don't even do that, and I should. So she has taken, once she has believed this is something she needs to do, she's taken it and ran with it. She's doing things that I don't even do. And that's amazing, right? So again, her eating has changed 180 degrees. She's eating right now. She's tracking, which is huge. She's tracking her calories, tracking her macros. Her calories more so than her macros, but still, the fact that she's tracking her calories is awesome, which is really a huge part of hitting your goals. So she's tracking her calories. She's still consistent in the gym, but I would say even more so now. So yeah, man, like, once she started on her own volition, it's a wrap. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you want to do. You don't want to force somebody to do something, because for one, it's near impossible, right? Trying to force somebody to do something is like insane. It's never gonna last. Never. But if you can motivate them in a way that they want to do it on their own, then that's it. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. Because they take that and then they expand on it. And they go further and they go harder, because now it's something that they want to do. They chose to do. It's not, oh, my significant other wants me to do this, so I'm doing it. No, they want to do it. So they're going to find the time to do it. They're going to find the way to put in the effort. They're going to find ways to make it better, make it easier, make it more efficient for themselves. So Again, I know this is a long one, but if you want to get your spouse or significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, involved into getting fit, you got to show them through your hard work, share your goals with them, share your food with them. You got to make them believe that it's possible for them. It's not out of their reach, because you can do it. And if you can do it, they obviously can do it. But it just takes gradual nudging, gradual suggestions, showing your work, showing your results. You'll get there. It just takes time, just like with anything. It's like you getting your results. It takes time for you to change their mind. So, hope that helps somebody out there who is trying to engage their significant other. Yeah, let me know if let me know if it helps. Peace.